I have to go back 15, 20 years. When our kids were starting school and leaving the house regularly, 5 days a week, right? For hours at a time. Christine and I always had a ritual. We would close our eyes and give thanks to the Creator to bubble them up in a ball of blue light. And that ball of blue light would only allow the good and the positive things to come through. And so basically it was our way of protecting them and, not letting anything harm them. And we did this every single day. To this day, actually, we do this and we bubble them up. And so what we were wondering is, over all these years, when things get busy or when a lot of things are happening, how do you keep that energy? How do you keep that bubble? How do you keep that level of consciousness? And I could never imagine that technology could be involved in this equation. It's just not my natural thought to go there. It wasn't until early August when I had the opportunity to experience something that was so out of the ordinary for me and so unexpected that we had to look deeper into it. In early August, we received an email by a long-term viewer and member of the Inspired Tribe, Monica. And she said, I've been working with this amazing company called FLFE, and I really would love for you guys to experience what we're doing. At that time, I was so busy and Christine was so busy. And she was the one reading the email and she was just intuitively getting a yes. She said, yes, we got to try this. So we did. We set up that trial and it was a set it and forget it kind of thing for us. So 2 days later, I forget all about this. I go about my day and I'm like, okay, I got to go to the gym today. Felt inspired, felt motivated. Okay, I got to go. I go to the gym and it's been, for the last 10 months, it's been a drag for me. I'll be quite honest. I would work out, but it was not fun. And I had to push myself through the workout and I felt depleted afterwards. That day, I did a 2-hour workout. I was full of energy. I had literally life force running through me. So I came home after 2 hours and Christine was like, where were you, right? She just wasn't used to me being gone for 2 hours anymore at the gym. So I said, I was at the gym. I had a great workout. I just kept pushing and kept going more and more because I had so much fun. And then she looked at me, she said, that's probably the FLFE. I said, what? I had forgotten all about it. She said, the FLFE, this life force energy, this technology that we're experiencing the effects of. So that was when we really started to look into it more, understanding it better. And basically, with their technology, their intention, and their spiritual foundation, that's really important to see the full picture here. It allows them, with your permission, of course, to create a higher consciousness field around your property, your home, your business, your phone, whatever object you choose. And in our case, we chose a phone. And so there's an 8-feet field around my phone of elevated consciousness. Now, this sounds kind of crazy, right? If you're not used to the language of quantum and the field. But it really isn't. It really isn't crazy at all if you consider what we can do with the power of our intentions and thoughts. And there are plenty of experiments that prove this. When monks get together and meditate in a certain area and what kind of effects they can have on that area. Crime goes down, violence goes down, harmony goes up, right? This is the same principle. The same principle with one exception. It's actually using a device, a technology, but it's paired with a spiritual intention and foundation. This is really important. So as I have been exposed to this field and our family has been, some amazing things have happened in our lives. And it is not invasive. It is not aggressive. It is very subtle. It works with your free will because you cannot be forced to use this or forced to accept this. You have to want to accept this. But there has been a harmonizing factor. And one of the biggest things that I noticed is the effects from the EMF, right? The effects from all the radiation around us that most people today are unfortunately exposed to because of the rapid ramp up of these technologies that are sold as the most amazing things, faster internet and whatnot, are mitigated so that you finally get some real sleep. And as a matter of fact, people that have tried this, they've said the first night of using it, they slept so much better. I just heard yesterday that someone who has had huge insomnia problems for years, and it started to affect their lives in such negative ways, had the first night of improved sleep. These are just some of these amazing effects. I'm telling you, there are stories after stories of people out there who've been using it for years. In our own field, we feel a lot more harmony. What we also felt was that certain roadblocks that were in the way for projects seemed to be disappearing. That is also a harmonizing effect of this. And in general terms, this elevated field of consciousness that we're creating anyways, all of us together. But this is a boost, it's a helper, right? It's a helper to keep it more balanced and steady at those levels so we don't fall so low. And it's quite amazing how that works with your body and how it starts harmonizing everything. So we took a lot of meetings with the team, with the founders. They took a lot of time to talk to us. And they've been at this for 10 years. I mean, the body of research, the studies that they have around their technology and how it affects people, the level of help that they have given people. They have a 40 people team behind this. But what was important for us is to know for a fact that there is 100% integrity behind this in the humans that are operating this. And we can, with a pure heart, say, you got to try this. And here's the beautiful thing about this too, is you can try this without any strings attached. So they're allowing everyone to try this for 2 weeks, no credit card needed, no subscription created, no nothing. And you'll still receive the same access to their customer service. As I said, there's 40 people in that team, and they are not robots. They're not chatbots. They're real people with real hearts and real brains, and they'll talk to you. They'll answer your questions. It's a game changer. It can help us all in harmonizing our fields, in keeping our consciousness at higher levels, in improving our health and well-being, our sleep, our energy levels. But I do think that it also directly positively affects the Great Awakening, because that is what higher consciousness field means. It means a greater level of waking up. I would encourage you to do one of two things or both things. We put the link in the description. If you say, hey, I want to try this, I heard enough, then click the first link and it takes you to the trial. Again, no credit card, no bullshit, no subscriptions, no nothing, no pressure. Just try it. Or you say, hey, I want to learn more. I want to see who these people are. Then there's a second link in the description, and that will lead you to our first interview with Clayton and Jeffrey, the founders of FLFE, Focused Life Force Energy. We're diving deep into how it works, the effects, the success stories, the science, the research, all of that. Because here's what our intention is. They've already done so much work over the last 10 years, and they've helped thousands and thousands of customers. And most people use this long term, by the way. But our intention is, what if we could get whole geographical areas covered with this beautiful elevated consciousness? And I want to make one thing clear. I do not believe that unless we do this, we can't wake up, we can't spiritually evolve. No, not at all, not at all. I use this as a wonderful helper. Just like in these times, I usually don't write a letter to my family that's all over the world. I usually send an email or some sort of message through a service. So think of it as a helper, not as something that you need to rely on every day. It's a wonderful, wonderful helper. So what I encourage you to do, just give it a try. Research on their website. When you click the link, you'll find all the research. They do real life studies. They really go deep into data and want to make sure they can prove things, do blind studies and all things like that. So go, set up your free trial. Your health, your well-being, your energy levels, your sleep, your family, your business, if you have a business, your work, all of these things we believe in these times can greatly benefit from the service. And I actually think it's a breakthrough moment if we can send this out to the world for the highest benefit of all. Let's just do this. Go to the description, do what you feel aligned to, and let us know after you've tried this for 5 days, 10 days, 2 weeks. Let us know what you feel.
You deserve the truth, but big tech does not want you to hear it. So we built our own Inspired platform on theinspiredchannel.com. To watch the full video and more, just click the link in the video description or the pinned comment.